Hey y'all, welcome in or welcome back to the Monster Meadow. My name is Meadow, and today we are unboxing the final ghoul in the school's outline, the one and only Miss Lagoona Blue. Aside from Forbidden Love, she's probably the most perfect one in box. Although, of course, as is with G1 Monster High, there's a bit of a screening issue. But, oh well. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a closer look at Miss Lagoona Blue in her box before we break her out of it. Alright, here she is. School's out Lagoona Blue. On the side here, Monster High, most likely to save you from yourself. Includes diary, Lagoona Blue, daughter of the sea monster. Side is a little ripped, but oh well, she's getting taken out anyway. On the back here, Lagoona Blue. From the student file of Lagoona Blue, daughter of the sea monster. Personality profile. Lagoona is relaxed, friendly, and compassionate. She is an excellent listener, and her steady nature, coupled with a gracious demeanor, makes her the ghoul to go for students who want advice from one of their peers. Parental participation, mixed. Lagoona's father is a very private monster who rarely, if ever, leaves the water. Although he does volunteer to help the Monster High surf team, he steadfastly refuses to help with any land-based activities. Our parent headmistress conferences are always conducted from a boat. Academic standing. Lagoona is a steady student who turns in her work on time and participates in class. However, academics are not her first love. The water is. I do not believe she would not do an assignment to go surfing, but I do believe if the choice is between doing an assignment for extra credit and surfing, Lagoona will be on her board in the water. Social interaction. Lagoona is that rare monster whose buoyant presence is welcomed by any group in which she happens to surface. However, as with many monsters her age, she has trouble navigating the perilous shoals of dating. Overall, Lagoona Blue is an old soul and has a great deal of wisdom for one so young. She is the personification of a teenage monster that makes you feel as if you're the only one in the room when she was talking to you. Headless Headmistress. And then at the bottom, we have School's Out Claudine, Spectra, Abby, Frankie Cleo, and then Guyenne Holt. And then an advertisement for Ghoul's Rule, with a drawn cover instead of the CGI art. And then Monster High website and a barcode assortment N2851 W2822. On the side here, on top, Lagoona Blue, and then that. So, yeah, that is School's Out Lagoona Blue, the last in this line. Let's go ahead and unbox her. Alright, let's go ahead and unbox Lagoona. Of course, we have the insert. And her little blue folder is already loose, of course. Oh well. Here we have her diary. her hairbrush. And her stands. Looks like she may have a little bit of glue seepage. Fun. Here's her purse. Let's go ahead and put her folder inside. Alright, her hair isn't too awful bad. Her rubber bands are disintegrating though. And of course, we have the unique hand mold. I wish they used this more. Looks like we have plastic joints. I love how the mesh and the main dress are actually two different pieces. You know, back when we used to get multiple layers that weren't just sewn together. Brush your hair out a little bit. You're gonna need a wash too, but that's all right. All right, here she is. School's Out Lagoona Blue out of her box. I'm going to go ahead and get her posed. And I'll be right back with you guys. All right, here she is. School's Out Lagoona Blue, the last doll I need to complete my School's Out collection. I love this outfit. She's so cute. And of course, we have her diary, Lagoona Blue. If you're going to dive into my diary, make sure you know how to swim. And you guys can pause to read if you'd like. And that is her diary. And that is her. I'm so excited. I can't believe I have a complete Schools Out line. This line is so iconic. I really hope that we see more collector Lagoona dolls. I mean, she has her Creep Row, her Real Drama, and her Haute Couture. And that is all the love Lagoona Blue has gotten in the alumni generation. It sucks. I love Lagoona. She's one of the best characters. I hate how she doesn't get as much love, especially not as much as Dracula and Frankie. We have too many Dracula and Frankie dolls. Give us more Lagoona. But yeah, that's Lagoona. I love her. Can't wait to add her to my cabinet. Of course, after she gets her hair washed. Ugh, the hair is a mess. But she's still perfect. Alright, that is all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and let me know. If you'd like to see more content between now and my next video, you can check out all of my socials linked in the description down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I can't wait to see you all in my next video. And remember, don't be afraid to be yourself. Bye!